It's Saturday Night Live. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road today.
It's Renaissance Man.
Or another way.
I'm here
My mind and
to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man.
County open
It's
road affects us
daily
all.
variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man.
Perfect ways to spend your
I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1,335 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night. Tonight we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take some Zoom call-ins. We're going to probably play a little bit of music. We're going to do a little news. I got a couple comedy news stories for you. So we'll get into a few things tonight. It is Saturday Night Live. So I'll pop the link to Zoom into the YouTube, so all you have to do is head over. But before we go further, please subscribe, share, let people know we're here, dropping it, letting people know. We're getting down like we typically do on a daily. Anyway, so let's see if we can get this party started. Let me see, I just saw something I have to check on. Sorry, hold on. So I'm just getting TikTok set up over here. Guys, smash the screen, share, we're down it. Zabrowski's over here about to give us a woo-hoo. It's Saturday. Jeffrey Flissick, my brother. Let's see, I'm going to go over to YouTube and say hello to the fam and friends from the top. S. Coop, I see Wolfie, I see Trish. I guess that's what I see so far on my screen. So if you're here, say hello, because the show's about to get started. Day 1,335 in a row, something to live for, show.
Something to die for, yeah. Something to live for, yeah.
I guess I'm steel drums away. What are we talking about? Saturday Night Live. Guys, there's something to live for.
Something to live for. I need more, yeah. Something to die for. Oh, won't you give me more? Hey, so many perfect ways to spend your days. Oh, wow. Something to live for, yeah. Something to die for, yeah.
Guys, Matt Zabrowski's just about to drop a woohoo on us, so you better not go anywhere. Share, smack the friggin' screen.
Something to die for,
Zabrowski, ready?
There's something to live for.
Matt Zabrowski, it's your turn to drop a friggin' woohoo on the world. Bring us up a level. Just like that, you know? Like, I was here, now I'm here, and then we're going up to there. When we're here, Renaissance Man style, day 1,335 in a row. Doing it. Process of, I tried to do something today for you guys, because I was realizing I'm watching back some of these songs that we've been recording lately, and the one thing that misses for me is I can't freaking see my hand. Like, I can't see my left hand. I see the right hand a little, but it's because of where I have to sit in order to do this show. So I moved the camera. It still didn't work. So you still can't see my hand. So I thought what I have to do is get the loop in, and just, you guys have to remind me, dude, move back. You know what I mean? And sometimes you're in the middle of it. And what I'll do is I'll just push. I'll put the jam on. We wrote this last night. And while that's going, I'll just slide back a little bit, you know what I mean? And then, what do you know? Joanne, freaking in the way, right? And then back here, wires. So that's it. I don't even know if you can see it, but that's the point. Maybe that we'll be able to get it to a point where you could actually see it a little bit. So how's everybody doing out there? Please smack the friggin' screen if you can. Longest running show on planet Earth. That's a freaking thing. 1,335 days in a row. Going on to year 5 soon. You kidding me? When we get to December 30th, when we get to December 30th, 2022, we are on the freaking cusp of year 5 in a row, every single day, never freaking missed a day, suppressed from the world. Why? Because we're breathing truth. Because we live in the moment, and you can't take that away from me, no. The way you close your eyes. I don't know how that freaking song goes, Joanne. What's that? No, Joanne, your wheeze is obnoxious tonight. So we're going to take some calls in a few minutes on the Zoomaroo. I'm going to send you guys the link, so all you have to do is head over. This guitar is wildly out of tune. So, that's a thing. We're going to put it down. Maybe we'll play this in the process. Time stops, yeah. Let summer last forever. Summer lasts forever. Yeah, 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 yeah. Time stop, yeah. Summer lasts forever. Summer lasts forever. Times that forever. Summer lasts forever. Summer lasts forever. Summer Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for bringing me back on the screen. Renaissance Man style, I'm here doing it. And then all of a sudden the news story's in front of me. And where did the song go? All of a sudden, Joanne says, poppity poop, you're out there. Like a triple diaper Joe. Anyway, guys, we're going to get into the story here. Then we're going to roll through a couple quick things, get into the Zoom calls. So don't go anywhere. Make sure you spread the friggin' word. Like you spread a freaking peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which I could use right now. 1102, PB&J in it. Elon Musk says the world has a bigger problem than global warming. Joanne, let's see what this is about. Western countries continue to focus on wrong priorities. The billionaire CEO of Tesla seems to be saying. There is one point on which critics and fans of Elon Musk agree. It is that the billionaire is a defender of the environment. Musk co-founded Tesla. I say Tesla because he says Tesla, but I don't like that. It's Tesla, okay? Nikola Tesla. Maybe his name was Tesla. And Nikola called himself, my name is Nikola Tesla. And that's why he's doing it. Because you know what? He's pretty well read. Pretty sure that Elon Musk is saying Tesla because that's the proper way to say it. We're like, yeah, Tesla. You know what I mean? It's got Tesla. He's like, no, dude, are you kidding me? It's freaking Tesla. Look, I did the work. I went and did the research online. And, yeah, I had a baby 2XY794 Q476 pi radius of 7. By Menon. So, guys, if there's a point in which critics and fans agree, Joanne, we just read this part. Tesla is a... Joanne, now I'm confused on which one to call it. What? No, I'm not going to call it wheeze. Oh, that she didn't say anything. She was just wheezing. Tesla is to protect life on Earth. SpaceX is to extend life beyond, the serial entrepreneur said about a mission or two of well-known companies on July 15th. All right, look, I could have read that right there from the tweet, Joanne, instead of doing it from their stupid article. This is because the overarching, I'll say it's overarching. I like arc over arch. What do you guys think? Like, it's either the freaking golden arches or the old golden arcs. I think the McDowells have a freaking lawsuit coming at them. You know what I mean? Coming to America style. You there doing the golden arcs? No, I'm sorry. You can't do that. They got the golden arches. They're doing it McDonald's style. Because of the McDonald's style overarching purpose of Tesla Motors, freaking did it again, Joanne. And the reason I'm funding the company, this is Elon. Joanne, you didn't tell me I was going to do an Elon Musk impression for you tonight. Again, proper though. This is because the overarching purpose of Tesla Motors is the reason I'm funding the company is to help expedite the move and mine and burn hydrocarbon economy towards a solar electric economy, which I believe will be the primary, but not exclusive, a sustainable solution. Musk wrote in August 2006. 2006, Joanne! It's freaking 16 years ago. This is ridiculous. He came up with the overarching purpose in 2006. They held out on us until 2022. Sort of secret guide to transform transportation to save planet from dying. 2006. Joanne, what the frig? You know what I mean? Like, we're here trying to figure out how to save the world. Elon Musk had the solution 2006. These motherfuckers, you know what I mean? They're holding it back. Every time someone's got a solution, you find we wind up dead. What happened to that dude? He was onto something. He found free energy. He could put water in his freaking engine and he could drive for 400 miles. What happened to him? He was poisoned. Poisoned. Guys, everybody who's ever had a freaking like real solution to like a real problem like cancer, gas, not having as many, ridiculous amount of money on gas and oil, dead. Why did they die? They just die naturally, 95 years old? No, freaking poisoned at a restaurant. What are we talking about? That's literally what happens. You get a call, right? And you're the guy. You're sitting there and you're like, hold on a second, Sonny. I got a phone call coming. Hold on. Hello. Gee, this is Fudge. You want me to go and freaking take someone out for you? What are we talking? Right? Hold on. I gotta find out what the freak did they do? Water in their freaking engine? No, I'm sorry. No, that doesn't exist. It does exist. Give me the address. I'm going down there with Luigi. You got Luigi in the freaking car? Going down? Take care of that situation? All of a sudden, what happened? Freaking underground with Jimmy Hoffa. Look, I've seen it before. I've seen the episode. It was a Matlock in 84. If you didn't see it, you can check it out. Episode 14, minute 17, I think it was. Yeah, minute 17. Joanne, can you look that one up? Matlock, episode 14, minute 17. And just let me know if that happened. Exactly like that. Killed off. Guys, if you don't know, this is freaking live improvisation. Get with the program. 2022. We got to still have the ability to have, a couple minutes in our minds to go with a bit. You know what I mean? And be like, you know what? I don't need a 30-second freaking TikTok bit. You know what I mean? I want a 5-minute drawn-out comedy routine. What are you going to do for me? Hold on a minute. What are we, you got... This is the problem. With 2022. You got 5 seconds to get someone's attention. What's it going to be? What are we doing? Oh, we got someone's getting carved up in the back. Oh, I'll watch that. Someone just got run over by, an old person. Just didn't see what the hell's going on. Drove right over someone's foot. Huh? What's going on, honey? You ran over my foot, Grandpa. You want to give me your insurance? Insurance? What the frig is that? Yeah, that's what I thought. 94, still driving, running into every freaking car on the road. Yeah. Was just playing like freaking pinball. Yeah, on the streets. Old grandpa there in his freaking Chevy Lumina. Guys, overarching. They're doing it. Tesla. Tesla, what the fuck? Guys, police seize vintage Bentley worth $115 million. Well, because of what's inside it. Not because the car's worth $115 million. No. Because of what's inside of the vehicular situation. The most expensive vintage Bentley ever sold was a rare 1932 4.5-liter supercharged blower Bentley that went for $7 million at an auction in England in 2012. One has now been discovered in Australia that's worth over 20 times that, but only because of what's in it. Police in New South Wales were tipped off that a 1960 Bentley S2 was being shipped from Canada and that they might want to check into it. Following its arrival at Port Botany on Thursday, authorities served a warrant at a home where it was being... Joanne! Get it! Freaking read! You know, you start it and then you can't freaking finish the line. Going back, Joanne. Yes, no, I ain't no romance now. Yes, following its arrival in Port Botany on Thursday, authorities served a warrant at a home where it's being stored, seized it, and had it x-rayed. Joanne. Spotting some anomalies in the scan, they removed the headlights and found bags of methamphetamine stuffed behind them. Then they proceeded to dismantle the vehicle. All told, 350 pounds of meth and 130 pounds. I'm doing a freaking... What's the guy's name? Joanne, you know? Fire Marshal Bill. Were you doing a Fire Marshal Bill? 350 pounds of meth, 132 pounds of cocaine, worth about $115 million were discovered within the car. Joanne, call your freaking friend Lou. You know that guy, he cuts it up with freaking baking powder. Baking soda? Which one? Joanne, check it out. Go Google it. You know? Joanne, what the frick are you there for? You can't do a Google search for me and just find out if it's baking soda or baking powder that they cut it up with, you know? And then we could just finish the story. It's not in there, Joanne. You didn't get me a story that was descriptive enough, that had everything about how they cut it. But there were 350 pounds of meth, 132 pounds of coke, and it's worth about $115,000 million. It's Biden math for you. Huh? What? Hold on a minute. It was worth around $115 million. My Aunt Judy told me if they were discovered within the car, see, in my triple diaper. TikToker, I appreciate you so much, my friend. You are enough for me to be satisfied. Life is about affecting a positive change one person at a time. And the bottom line is 2 men ages 22 and 23 were taken into custody and charged with several drug trafficking offenses. A follow-up investigation led to 2 additional related arrests and seizure of 5 pounds of meth and $750,000 in cash. This is a 1932 4.5-liter supercharged blower Bentley auctioned in 2012 for $7 billion. Details on the vehicle and its ownership history were not released, but a typical S2 in top condition is worth around $75,000. So, well, its custom coach-built models can go for up to $350,000, according to the Haggerty collector car valuations. Joanne, I almost want to get Hammer Jammer out. Saturday Night Live style, you know. Is he anywhere to be found? Of course. Can't go anywhere without a freaking Hammer Jammer, you know what I mean? Ham Jam, thank you, man, baby. Oh, please tell me this is exactly what I need in the moment. Oh, is it? Nope, just one. Sometimes when you're doing it, and you only can find one piece of freaking tape that you need in order to do it right. Hammer Jam Special. with one piece of tape. There's got to be another piece of tape. I just got to look. Oh, there's some. Problem is these are not cut. That is the issue with these. I don't have ones that are cut. All right, we're going to put hammer on with one piece of tape. Oh, I got an idea. Joanne, we're going to double decker a piece of tape today. This is what we do, guys, when you're trying to figure out how to put a Hammer Jam special together. Actually, this may be a better way of doing the Hammer Jam, Joanne. We're going to find out in a second because we're popping Hammer Jam into action. Guys, you're not going to want to go anywhere for this, okay? Bottom line. I mean, if you do, it's on you. Hammer Jam. In fact, I think Hammer Jam's going to come out and have his intro. You know, that's really the way to do a Hammer Jam special, you know. So let's just quickly pop something on. I don't know what's here. We're going to push play. And it's going to give me oh, I'm still on the screen, though, Joanne. It's a freaking fire
The money
song.
with Zelle. I always ask for Zelle because the money
The
goes
World's
straight
Gone
into
Crazy
my
is
bank
the
again.
title
Right.
track to
Yeah,
my
it works
new
even if you
album,
make
which
so much
just came
different
out
than
on
I
the
do.
25th. So
All in the sun.
head to Spotify and type in Mark Pires, please.
Zelle. Look for it in your banking app.
If you like this song, send $1 to Venmo, and I will send it over to you tonight.
The parade is over, yeah. Everyone retiring, going home before midnight, yeah. Oh, I can't find a smile anywhere. Everywhere I look, I swear it's only hatred and division. Anywhere I'm speaking, yeah, I'm only getting it from you, and I've been feeling down on myself when I'm in the room with you. And I'm hoping you got a space in your heart, but you don't seem to have any kindness left. Yeah, you just left it at the door and you did it in the back. It's like the world's gone crazy. It's like the world's gone crazy. Up is down, yeah, left is right. Yeah, bizarre world every night. Oh, and I don't know if I can ever come back to center. Yeah, 'cause it's like it's a relentless event over and over again. Yeah, and I'm stuck in a tailwind. And I spend, yeah, I can't ever get out of it. No, you can get away. It's like the world's gone crazy. You can get away. It's like the world's gone crazy. But the blues, yeah, you can get through anything, I swear it. Let yourself feel everything that's happening to you. It's like the world's gone crazy. 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 It's like the world's gone crazy.
It's Hammer and Jameson, and it's Hammer time. That's right. Look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the fake news. That's right. It's Hammer time. A little ham jam bam. Thank you, man. That's right, people. Look, check me out every single night on Hammer time. Hammer and Jameson. I'm back with you again to drop the hammer and rip the lid off the fake news.
Old Hammer Jam had quite a doozy tonight. How's that with my friends having old shuckers? Shucking the friggin' clams. I was looking at down and then I had it friggin' followed them with some Jameson. When you got a bottle of Jameson and you could take a couple of sips and a couple of friggin' jugs of Jameson product, you know you're doing well. Especially when you friggin' have a mustache that won't stay on for the bet. Ham Jam, thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna put this friggin' mustache on. Joanne, could you get me some proper friggin' tape next time? I'm here doing the show. Trying to friggin' Hammer Jam the special in. I gotta put the song back on.
Let's hammer on Jameson.
Let's try this friggin' Ham Jam.
It's hammer time.
Hammer Jammer, thank you, Mammer. Ham Jam, well, he's back again. Ripping the lid off of the friggin' fake news. Ham Jam, thank you, ma'am. Look, it's been a long time since I spent a little moment with you. I gotta share a couple stories. Old Hammer Jam took a different job. I was doing grave digging. Had to dig a couple of graves. Has a couple stories about young people getting in line and getting a bugaboo. And when you drop the hammer and rip the lid off the fake news, they cancel you. Hammer Jam got canceled for a little while under my moniker, Ham Jam Thank You Ma'am, which basically I can't use anymore. But Hammer wanted to let you know that you're in good hands now. Going back to the nose. Joanne! We had a story on. Joanne, I think I need another glass of Jameson while I'm here doing the news. Oh, look at this stupid person with a hot dog. I kind of want to eat that hot dog right now. I'm hungry, Joanne. I think my stomach is growling. Oh, I'm sorry that you wheezing. Joanne likes to wheeze. Look, Ham Jam, I don't want to be the first to know in CBS News. I worked for CBS back in the 90s until I had an unfortunate situation where Ham Jam fell asleep live during a news broadcast, right on my Mexican pizza. I scalded the right side of my face. You can still see the scars. Countdown begins in NASA's Artemis 1 moon mission and a maiden flight of the SLS rocket. It's a mega rocket, Joanne. Mega rocket. How are we doing with my freaking Jameson? I'm ready for a refill. Countdown clocks began ticking Saturday for the maiden launch of NASA's new Space Launch System. Rocket Monday. I like trading Raven Schnurren. Hick Fraben, you can grab a children, Fraben friggin' for English, Hammer, English. I'm sorry. Well, you've had too much Jameson now, I'll think about it. Joanne, sometimes it kicks you in the old Tayloroo. After. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to get through the story for you. Ham Jam, thank you, ma'am. Drop the hammer. Oh, Joanna fell. What? Joanna, if it wasn't for your wheeze, I never would have woken up. Thank you, God, for the wheeze of Joanne. Because I would have had another unfortunate situation where I may have fallen asleep on camera again. Oh, Joanne, I hit my friggin' face on the microphone again. Like in the summer of '84. Lou Gaines. That's right, the year Lou Gaines won the friggin' Olympic gold. Yeah, Jam's gonna take a break. I gotta get more Jameson. I will see you the next
Hammer, ladies and
episode.
gentlemen. And it's hammer time! That's right. Look, I'm here every single night on the Real Talk program to rip the lid off the fake news. That's right, it's hammer time. A little ham, jam, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's right, people. Look, check me out every single night on Hammer Time.
Kidding me,
That's
Hammer?
right.
This guy comes and takes over the show, does it over and over. I'm here trying to do the news. Someone's got to lock the freaking door so Hammer doesn't come take over the show. You know, like we're here just trying to get into it. We're trying to see if we can connect, trying to get the news, comedy news, so we can take some Zoom calls. Freaking Hammer Jam comes out of nowhere, doing the old drop a hammer, ripping the lid off the fake news deal. You know, I get it. I get it, but like, Jim, my brother, mucho mas. When you're doing it, you got a mucho mas situation. You got Jim doing it, TikTok style, and then we're doing a little Zoom call action. Guys, the countdown begins for a rocket to the moon. Look at that. There's a little like lightning bolt that's going up to the moon. Look, guys, NASA's able to send like lightning bolts like directly to the moon's surface. And like, that's how they make contact on the moon, you know? And like, everybody's like, we're going, man. And like, we totally went to the moon. Like, I was there, like, on a documentary visit, and like, my cousin, he stayed. Yeah, who do you think freaking shot the film? Zooming in now. Freaking lunar module. Terrible thing, you know what I mean? That lunar module. Let's be honest. I could roll some tinfoil around a couple of pieces of PVC. You know, got some duct tape. You can't duck it. Huck it. You know what I mean? If you can't, you know, that's a thing. Like, you got to go and look. Urban Dictionary, it's in there. Like, you're just speaking the freaking lingo. If you can't duck it, you know what I mean? Kirby Puckett. Remember Kirby? He's quite a player. Shortly after a briefing, lightning struck two of the three 600-foot tall protective towers around the SLS rocket. Guys, like, they wouldn't like manufacture a rocket to destroy this a lightning bolt to destroy this rocket prior to it not working properly anyway. Oh, we have to sideline it until 2029. You mean when the world's over because you destroyed it with your crazy freaking, you know, left-wing insanity? Yeah, I thought that there's something interesting. There are people, conservative, there are people who are Democrat and Republican that can absolutely get along. It's the freaking wackadoos that need to take a walk and go to find their own place to exist because the stupidity's got to go. It's the people who are common sense thinkers that can get along. They're Democrats and they're Republicans. It's not one or the other. That's the lie they tell you. It's the freaking morons out there. The totally off the wall left-wingers and the totally off the wall right-wingers. There's some on each side, but there's a freaking lot more on the left. And the thing is, you have to be able to categorize this into four. It's not just into two, it's into four, at least. You got the wackos, and you got people who are common sense. Values that make sense. Here, both sides of the track. Oh, what? We got to say that? Okay, I'll say that because I don't want anybody to cancel me. This is where people are living right now. What? Oh, I got to say what? I got to agree. Wait, I got to call you what? What was that? Okay, let me just program that into my friggin' phone. What are we talking about over here? I want to leave that out there. Maybe that should be the topic, the first topic of our Zoom call here is, I'm going to pop the Zoom number out there real quick so we can do this. And this could get, obviously, go into the woods pretty easily, but I think this is an interesting topic. What do you think about that? About there are common sense thinkers on both sides of the track. This isn't a red and blue, you know, like that. It's just one, you know, it's almost like a stereotype. That's the thing. It reminds me of the stereotypes you hear in the world. I went to Toronto once. I'm doing this thing with this film. I'm doing this commercial with this guy, and he's from New York. I'm from Connecticut, and we're the only ones from the United States there. Everybody else is from Canada. They're all the people that work on this commercial are all from Toronto. They're all from that area or from somewhere in Canada. And the guy I was with was super friendly, the coolest guy in the world. He was engaged to this police officer in New York. And I remember I met her once, and he and I hit it off right away from the beginning. And he was this big dude, really, really cool dude. And right away, he had this great smile, and he's trying to hit it off with everybody. We're both just being polite and kind, trying to get a conversation started just to see where we are, lay of the land. And everybody's giving us the cold shoulder. It's so weird. It's the second time in my life this happened. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Why are people doing this? And finally, there's this one kid who was like long hair, totally reminded me of some like hippie kid, cool dude, like must have loved music type of guy, you know? And we all of a sudden started talking to him, and he let his guard down. He was cool. And we're like, what is the deal with everybody? Why is everybody so mean to David, let's call him, and me? Why are they being so mean and cold to us? He said, oh, because we think all Americans are ignorant. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, Canadians think Americans are ignorant. I was like, and I kind of just sat there and looked off just like that. And I go, well, that's an ignorant thing to say. And we all kind of chuckled. And I said, there's ignorant people everywhere. I said, but they're not in one nation, you know. There's just ignorant people everywhere. You could find them in Canada. I said, in fact, it's a pretty silly thing to say, but there's, you know, this is just like every other stereotype. You can't boil everybody into a stereotype, including a political party. Somebody was telling me today, it was very interesting. Same thing. They said, I don't want to be called anything. I want to hear every situation, and I want to give you my response and say, this is how I feel. Common sense. Does that mean I'm this or I'm that? I don't know. Because sometimes I may be saying something that's more like this, and maybe thinking I agree with something a little more like that. I don't know. But the point is, we have to stop dividing the way we divide and say, well, if you are on the other side, that means you're my enemy. When the reality is, we have so much more in common than the few things politically that we kind of butt our heads on. That's fact. I can go through a list of 1,000 topics, and everybody can get along on those things. That's why most times you're running into people and you're getting along with them. Social experiment style. If you walk in and you run into anybody, you could have a conversation with them and get along with them. It's when you start bringing up politics, religion, money, gender, then you're in trouble. Then all of a sudden you create World War III, Civil War. And it's a sad state of affairs, because we should be able to carry our opinions proudly and not be called names. We're just expressing ourselves. That's the reality of everybody on planet Earth. We're just expressing ourselves. I just want to say how I feel without being condemned, persecuted, canceled. If it's not something you agree with, you should say, okay, and you scroll. Or I'm just going to shut that off. Or I'm going to just change the channel. Or I'm just going to stop thinking about that. But the concept that in 2022, you have the power of if you are someone who feels like you are threatened, or if you feel like it's something that's too much for someone else to hear, that's a problem. That people who are users of an app can decide if something is over the line for other users is mental. I've had that happen a few times where someone came in and they were like, oh, this is inappropriate. And talking about maybe a topic that now all of a sudden is okay to talk about, like what we went through for 2 years. But if you talked about it all during those 2 years, they'd pull you down and call you misinformation. It was so crazy, but that's what happened. And someone said, oh, this is misinformation or whatever. And I was just talking about something I heard. It was really weird, but it happened. And that's when I came to this kind of epiphany that one person had the ability to go in there and say, this is me. You can't tell that to the next person. This is threatening them and bodily harm. I'm like, bodily harm? You did that to yourself, okay? You did that to yourself when you trusted the psyop. I mean, science. I'm sorry. Science. But the reality is this. New information comes to light every day. I said something from the beginning of the pandemic that I maintain to this day. Let's let time tell. Let's let time tell. Let's see what things look like in 30 years. Hopefully we're around to see it. Hopefully we're around in 5 years, 7 years, 10 years to see it, to see the ultimate ramifications of the events that took place over the last 2 years. But currently we can't get perspective. We're too close to it. Some of us are too close to it. Some of us have the perfect perspective, and we've had it the whole time because we were skeptical. I mean, and with good cause. Our entire lives, we were told that every single thing takes time in order to determine if it's safe and effective. Those two words were used so much for the first year and a half. I still hear it occasionally. Like, they're still pushing the idea safe and effective. I'm like, the word effective has a meaning that you guys should look at with me right now. We did this the other day. Like, what's this mean exactly? Just to see exactly what the word means. Because we want to know when we're looking up the word. What's the word effective mean? Successful in producing a desired or intended result. So what was the desired or intended result of the bugga boo, boo? It was to stop the pandemic, right? So that is a bunch of horse crap, manure, whatever you want to call it. And that's where we live, the world we're living in. It's kind of crazy. But I do want to say something. Be you. Express yourself. I love you for it. I will never, ever send a message saying that you shouldn't be heard. Your voice is too loud and too offensive. And the things you're saying is misinformation. I don't determine what misinformation is. And nobody on this app should be able to do that, because we're all looking at false information constantly and saying what we think and what we know. We don't know crap. We're all so diluted with so much information. We're so sidetracked by the negativity. We can't step into the light long enough to say, holy friggin' cow. That's the scary part of where we are. We go through the cycle here on this planet. And we're in this really, really messed up part of the cycle where this is like a rebirth coming up. But it starts with a lot of really messed up events, despair, and scary times for people. I'm not trying to scare you guys in any way. I'm just saying that's the world that I see. I'm not making up something. Oh, guys, look, what are we in for? It's a freaking messed up world no matter where you look. Everywhere you look. That's why these clips on TikTok do so well, where you see someone giving money to a homeless person, because that freaking stuff doesn't happen in the real world. You see this guy, Bond, oh, look, I want to give you $500, give you $1,000. You know how many people I saw in New York City there waiting for someone to come by and give him 50 cents? You give $1,000 to one guy? I want to see you be the guy. You know what? Can I get a sponsor out there to throw me $1,000? Because that's what he has. Give me $1,000. I want to go there and give $50 to 20 people. 200 people, whatever the frick the number is. Because that's a lot of money to one person. They can go out and do something, go out and get a bite to eat, go out and get a place to stay, or at least just feel the appreciation of some gesture. But there's too many people out there. Nobody gives a crap about them. They're literally on the streets. Some of these stories you hear just make you want to cry. You see it all the time. There's a guy here in my town who stands in the corner with a sign, a vet. Can you spare a few dollars? He's there every day. And it's amazing to me that we let our vets literally out on the streets after protecting this country, after putting their necks on the line for this country. You know, what I would like to see is a roll call for the entire military. This is what I would have liked to see, okay? The military, who's out there who's not able to produce or get themselves together, maybe after PTSD, coming back from a war that they shouldn't have been in, and they come back here with no appreciation from this country. I want to hear of the amount of people out there who are on the streets, can't even get by. Those are the people who should be getting something from the government, not people who are given an opportunity to go out and make a living. Here you go. Here's an opportunity. You could go out there and learn from this professor, learn from that professor, go out and have a degree, to go out there and walk into a facility and say, I am qualified to get a job here. No. And there's not enough friggin' jobs out there right now. You gotta be kidding me with this bunch of horse shit. I'm so sick of it. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm kind of past the idea of never swearing. I'm over it. But the concept is this. Don't tell me that we're out of jobs, so we got to give a freaking handout to all these people who have these these college loans. How about you go to the people who are reaming them, the Fannie Maes, whatever the hell they're called, and you say, no, you're not going to charge them those interest rates anymore. F you. You're going to go after let's give them a break. We're in inflation at what are we dealing with? Let's just keep throwing money. Here we go. $1 trillion here, $1 trillion there. Where's that money come from? They don't have any money. The government has $0. It's our money. They keep taking it from us and giving it to Ukraine. Here's another friggin' $3 billion in military aid. $1 billion last month. $1 billion. I'm going to hold the $1 billion from you. Guys, there's so much corruption here. That's what I tried to friggin' stop with the Donald Trump show in 2019. 36 episodes of truth. Satire died in 2019. Why are they still throwing billions upon billions upon billions of dollars at Ukraine? Where the frig is the rest of the world? What? Well, we got another $3 billion. I'm going to poop it out of my triple diaper. What are we doing here? I just can't stand when we're dealing with stupidity and then the people around are like, that's fine, let's get another $3 billion to Ukraine, yay! What happens if friggin' Putin takes over Ukraine? Where's all that money? It's coming back to us? Yes, of course. Send it back in the body bag. Putin sent it back with a couple bottles of friggin' vodka. Molotov style. It's got a wick that's friggin' running all the way back to Moscow. Look, I think they get the package. They light the freaking fuse. Shh. A couple days later, Sleep Sofa Joe's taking a poop in his diaper. What happened? My Aunt Judy told me there was a freaking bomb. Yeah, in your pants. Look, I want to be clear about something. If there was a competent person in office, I'd be happy. I'd be happy if we had a competent person in office. But I got a guy in the office who literally says, for faster response, apply online. Say it again. For a faster response, take a seat now. Don't poop your triple diaper. Don't say goodbye. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200. He just reads poorly. You know, we're going to celebrate the Holocaust. What are we talking about? It's sad. It's sad. And this is why I want to say, we have so much to champion within the community of the human race. Forget about the friggin' 4 topics that are destroying us. TikTok and YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, they exist on these 4 topics. Negativity is the most important thing. It's just that's the overarching theme of it all. Religion, politics, money, and gender. If you keep talking about these things, it's going to bring people down. So let's stop right now. We're done with it. What I want to say to you is this. You are so amazing. You personally. We're living in a world where they're trying to tell you that you're not special, that you're not unique. After telling you for the first 14, 15 years of your life that you're amazing at everything. Oh yeah, you're so good at that. You kicked that goal really great, Lawrence. Lawrence kicked the goal with the bottom of his freaking foot. It rolled in like this. The kid thought he was going to kick it hard. He got out of the way. And then he got a goal. Lawrence, you're the best on the team. Lawrence goes up thinking he's a great soccer player. You suck, Lawrence. I tell my kids what they're good at. I tell them what they freaking suck at. Okay? We're living in a world where you need to be leveling with your children and help them improve on the things they're good at and not spend any time on the things they freaking suck at. But we're here. Oh, great job, Lawrence. You should try and get a scholarship. Scholarship? The kid's got 2 left feet, and he keeps doing circles because of it. What are you talking about? So, tell the kid to go play chess, okay? He sucks at that too, he heard. No to the chess, okay, with Lawrence. Swim team. Oh, 2 left feet. I forgot. He's freaking swimming in circles. What are you doing? Creating a cyclone in there? You know what I mean? Like, oh, what's going on? It's down in the freaking pits there because of freaking Lawrence there doing his circles. He got the world record in circles, though. You know. We'll find something for you, Lawrence. Just take a breath, okay? After all those freaking circles, you know. Tammy. Oh my goodness, guys. Right? What are we doing over here? Poor Lawrence, you know. We found him a job though, like at the rodeo. Because the freaking bull could never catch him. You know? Just doing circles. What the hell? He missed him again. Who needs the freaking red thing? Got Lawrence there now. He's like the best at the bull. He won the championship. That was when they finally started telling me he was good at something. Lawrence, you are the bull ring master. You know? How many events has it been without you getting pierced with a freaking, you know, bullhorn? You know? That's impressive. That's impressive. What? 7 times. Guys, 7 times. Lawrence, not one piercing from the freaking bull. 450-pound bull, you know? He just happened. He's coming at him, but Lawrence, he's running in circles. You know, look at that. He made the Olympic circle, you know, like the 5 circles for the Olympics where they, you know, he did that one, and like that was his move, like his trademark move. They ran into an issue, trademark issues, though, when he tried to make his shirts, the rodeo shirts, the Rodeo King Master #1, and he had it with the Olympics because that was his move, you know, trademark signed, and then they were like the Olympics, they you know, brought him to court, libel or whatever it was, I forget. Joanne, what did they bring him to court for? Slander. What are you doing it? You know? And then Giggles was here, guys. Sheets and giggles. When you're doing it, right? Sheets and giggles. Guys, we're here day 1,335 in a row. Longest running variety show on earth. It's a live improv comedy show, in case you're trying to figure the freaking hell out of what the hell is he doing over there? Wow, guys, you come down. Saturday Night Live. Oh no, of course. You go down. It's Saturday night. Live. Wow, Rockefeller Center. Down here, New York. I'm doing it with my friends. Look, Empire State Building. Over my shoulder. Down, you got a dime bag in the park. I want my cut. Wow. When you got Christopher Walken in the studio doing it, you know what I mean? Whoa! Got Christopher Walken coming down. Al Pacino. Gonna go down, get a cappuccino with Al Pacino. Of course, you're going to get a cappuccino with Al Pacino. I'm going to go down. We're going out with Owen Wilson. What are you talking about? We're going down with Owen Wilson, winning big league. Yep, no. Going to go down with Melania. Going to bring Barrett here. Going to have a good time with my friends. Yeah, look at that. Getting down. Doogie boogie boogie boo boo. All right, guys, let's get into some Zoom calls. Here, Aviga, I'm going to give you the link. This is the link to the show. You can get into the show by clicking the link and typing the word FAM. F-A-M. Here is the link. Bang, biggity boo. Clicking on that, you're in the Zoom. And I made a little special thing, depending, I'm not sure how many people are going to call it at once, but I did this. Check it out. If I can find where I put the photo. There we go. This is the right one. I made something special for tonight's show. It's called the Family Call-In Night background thing, whatever. I don't know what the hell it's freaking called, to be honest. You know. But when we do that and you do it and together we're doing it, everybody's happy. You know. So that is there. I'm going back to the screen. I'm going back over here to get our first call, Zoom style. And maybe what I'll do is I'll grab this soul guitar here, you know. Dolores, how are you? Wow, Dolores, you come down, hanging out. Saturday Night Live. Wow. You share the show. You tell your friends. Oh, I was there last night. You know, had a good time. Of course. You got down, your friends. You good times. Renaissance Man. Who know? I did. I told you, go. Have a good time. Call me afterwards or during, whatever. You gotta make up your mind. You do it. You down in the corner, right? You go to the deli, ask for Oscar the Grouch. He's really bad mood all the time. He's in a bad mood. You go, say Oscar. Grab me a lottery ticket and give you special numbers 15, 9, 7, 13, 24, 6, and 42. You did it. There, man. Powerball. I forgot. 18. You take the 18. You got it. The ticket. You check. Powerball, ding, ding, ding. You go back to Oscar. You turn that frown upside down. Oscar, here's a 500 snack in the freaking face. Bang, biggity boo. I gotta get my pick if we want to play a little something here. I gotta remind myself to bring the hands up so you can see my frigging guitar. Guys, Wolfie is on the line. We're calling our brother Wolfie into the show. Rock and roll, Rolf. Wolfie, you there, my brother?
Here.
There he is. Let's see if we can get you on. Do I have to invite you to turn the video on? Or he's pulling it in. There he is.
How we doing?
My brother, so good to see you.
You too, brother.
Wow, I love that you're on the freaking moon right now. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm on my bed. My bed's on that rocket ship. I guess I could be the ISS.
You got the best view in the world from there, my brother.
I'm looking down on you all the time, man. I'll tell you what.
My man, it's so good to see you.
You too, brother.
How you been?
How are things?
Good, man. How have you been? All right?
I'm good now. You know, I've been laid up in bed for about 10 days and hobbling around. I got a new hip.
A new hip?
Yeah, a new right hip, a total hip replacement. So I suggest all y'all take care of your joints.
For sure, for sure. Was it something that happened over just years and years of abuse? Basically by working out, hiking?
Thing, just gravity, natural wear and tear. And then apparently I have like a flat spot on like the outer ball of both of my femurs. So the doctor said it potentially could be from childbirth. So I don't know, because none of my other joints have arthritis. So anyway, I'm good. I'm here with you, and I'm happy to be back. I had to quit my landscaping job and start a new job and work nights. That's why I haven't been able to see you all and be with you at all. So I'm happy to be here.
What are you doing at nights?
Before my surgery, I had worked in a restaurant. And when I go back, I'm going to take over some managerial duties, and then
that's awesome.
Eventually take over the owner's job. So
that's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. Did you continue with your channel? I know you started a channel.
No, I mean, I have all these ideas and stuff, but it's challenging. I don't have all the little gadgets and things. And I think I'm going to build out a Twitch channel at some point. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah. Once I get, as my cousin said, on my right foot.
Well, especially with that hip
right foot.
Yeah.
I get my stuff together. Yeah.
That's awesome, absolutely, brother. That's awesome. Yeah. You got a guitar sitting over there?
I do. Yeah, but it's been in the closet for a while.
I was always wondering,
honestly, I've been in tremendous pain for a good year straight, and so it's really stopped me from doing everything I love because it's just been painful, and I'm looking forward to get back to everything. So I'll have to put some strings on her and get it all cleaned up. And I've got a Fender guitar and a Fender reverb amp.
Oh, so, nice. Yeah, it's funny. I got this.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fender tremolo. It's got a 15 in it.
Ooh, that's really nice. I got this Mesa Boogie sitting behind me. It's a Nomad, and I was realizing it the other day. I plugged into it, and it's freaking ridiculous. But every day when I play, I just go direct. So there's no amps involved. I just have a little bit of. That's just without any amps, you know, it's just directly
Beautiful.
into the road. So I'm thinking about maybe putting a mic in front of that Mesa and actually plugging this puppy in going forward and just having it go live through that amp, because the thing is tight. Not to mention I've got my talk box on there. That's the only reason I got it going again, is because my talk box. And I'm thinking to myself, I got to start using those things. The talk box should be a part of a lot of these jams, you know. But I think what I wanted to try to do, and one of these days maybe I'll get Acts, because Acts has his whole rig set up. But one of these days is like, I want to get you or somebody to get a guitar on the other line and just be like, just play. And I want to see if there's a way to play live together. I've always heard you can't, that there's a delay. I just want to
We'll
see,
set it up, and we
the
can
thing.
work. You can work it through Zoom, and you don't have to have your audience and all that, and just get it together, work it out, work out the kinks, and then go live with it when you're ready.
For sure, brother. Yeah, but I think it would be cool to try. I've heard it doesn't work, and it's probably a delay, but I'm like, we'll try it when we're live one day. I just like, hey, if you had a guitar there, grab that freaking thing, play a G.
Well, the thing is, with your looping, you can record what I'm playing on your end and loop it, and then it's in there.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, the question is, can it be done live? Because I can loop like crazy. But the question is, can I have someone on with me, and while they're playing, I in real time could just be like, and it's over whatever you were jamming. You know what I mean? And like, without that delay.
I've seen DJs mix together on Twitch, so it is possible. When I see that,
Really?
I'll start asking around and ask their mods, because they do it. Absolutely 100%, and it's dynamite.
So I got to find out, maybe there's a set of latency you have to set or something in order to do that with artists. But I'd like to start having, you know, musicians on for a Zoom call, interview them, and then jam out together, do a song. Pretty sick.
You have a lot of great musicians in your chat, man. I mean,
yeah, it'd be so much fun to do that. Well, I'm going to see. Maybe Acts winds up popping in tonight, and he'll call in. We'll see. But brother, do you have anything you want to throw out there, or say anything to the fam in the chat, or just to chat about?
I'm just really grateful for such a wonderful community, man. And you've stuck in there for so long, and everybody that's come and gone over the years here has just been phenomenal, you know. And people stepping up, cleaning the clock, you know, and the trolls pop in, and it's just, it's just been a wonderful experience. And you know, your show, it will grow and grow and grow, and it's just going to continue to happen, you know.
Oh, thank you, brother.
And I'm just grateful for what you're doing for humanity.
Oh, you rock, brother. You rock. Wolfie, it's so funny. Like I saw you left a comment on that one video because you weren't dominant. I was like, this is for Wolfie. Like, I'm always thinking about you, brother. I love you, bud. I really do. You're awesome.
Oh, thank you. I love you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you so much. And there's this great picture, guys, that Wolfie sent me. He's up on a mountain. Man, that was such a beautiful view you sent me. And you know what it was? You had this look, this pride in your eyes, you know, that was really beautiful to see. And I was like, that was my favorite photo ever, just to see, you know, the human spirit right there in your eyes. It was amazing. And I was like, that's my brother. I'm like, I haven't met him yet, but I was like, that's my brother. You know what I mean?
That was so my birthday, and we went out to the lake here, and nobody was around because my birthday's in February. So, you know, it's usually cold and rainy. And I took my family to my favorite campsite that nobody, like I said, nobody was there. It was like one person there at the campground. And all of a sudden this breeze came up because there's a cliff right there, and you're looking out over, you're probably like 100 feet up looking over the lake. And then I had these kites in my Suburban. I busted out. I was flying a rainbow George. What was it? George, what's that? Curious George kite, man, with the tail. And all of a sudden this big old hawk started flying and checking out this kite. Like he kind of didn't know what it was, and was just eyeing it and moving side to side as the kite was. It was just phenomenal, unbelievable. It was a great experience. And then after that, we took a few pictures because it was just really so cool. Neat. And yeah, I had to share that with you. It's one of those just really wonderful experiences I had.
You know, it's amazing how many times in life when you can step away from the reality and just realize how connected we are to everything. It's kind of crazy. And it takes getting into those serene environments where all of a sudden you're like, man, am I almost connected like with the animals? Like, what's going on? There's like some really crazy stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, we're connected to everything.
Yeah, that energy,
life is you, baby.
that energy
Life
is
is
everything.
you.
My brother. Oh man, well this is awesome having you on. You had any final words to see if anybody else wants to call in?
Good vibes and love to everybody, you know, and I my prayer is that, you know, everybody on the planet that is not awakened in due time, you know, come home to the central fire. We got this. Love wins.
For sure. Love wins always. That's right. Let those words freaking ring, guys. Love wins. That's what this show's. That's what this show's been. 1,335 days of love and hope. You know? And hopefully tomorrow we'll get some more family members to join us and continue to build out this positivity here.
Right on, right on. Thank you, Mark.
My brother, I love you. Keep recuperating, all right?
Man, you know what? I'm blown away. I'm good today. You know, today's day 10. It's good.
Awesome, brother. You're over it. Awesome. Well, listen, next time we have you on, get those strings on. We're going to rock out, see if it works.
100%. 100%.
My brother, love you. Be good, okay?
All right, bye-bye.
Wolfie, you rock. Be good, bud.
Sure.
Woo, Wolfie in the house. So I'm going to pop this back up again because I think every time I click off, it goes back to a fresh, you know, like you get like 30 minutes or something like that. I'm going to pop it back over here, and it's just there in the background. It's not really there in the background, isn't he? Okay. Hold on. I'm going back over here to the main screen. We're going to just sit here and jam until there's another phone call. Zoom call. You guys have the link? I'll give it to you again. It is right here. That's our brother Wolfie. So awesome. Send him some love so he can recuperate. Tune. Hold on. Can we get a pup in tune? Tad, my brother. Soul Shexteen, how are you, my friend? Eyebrow, how are you? Albag, how you done? Good to see you guys. Wow, guys, Saul came down, Shacklestein. Of course, he's hanging out. And of course, Eyebrowless mood. Oh, he's a mutt. Guys, do you see that the mullet is back? Yeah. What are we talking about? Got a friggin' mullet?
Okay, I told you. One time. You tell me one time, okay? You got a freaking mullet? Hey, Manny, you got a freaking shotgun, right? You take it and you freaking shoot that guy in the freaking face, okay? I told you one time. One time, okay?
Ooh. What? That's what happens, Joanne, when you're like, and you're freaking ripping it up, you know? What are we talking? Saul, you rock, my friend. Rosa. Guys, okay, we got to come up with something.
Cockroach, okay. You call it a cockroach? Okay. Hey, hold on. Hey, come here, you piece of white bread.
You ever heard that? He calls her a freaking piece of white bread.
You toast Je freaking wipe it. Je don't get high. Je don't supply me. Okay? I know. No get supply. No supply me. Hey, I freaking told you, mate. You better freaking, you keep that shit down, mate, okay? Hey, Manny, what I told you, I take care of it, mate. Where's that soda bomb? Where's that soda bomb, man? Soda bomb? Yeah, I gotta meet him on Saturday, mate. Now, Joe, why don't you forget about me? I take care of it. What you talking about? It's my guy, mate. Hey, you got your mind on the ladies, mate, okay? You're not thinking about the freaking dollars, okay? Well, I'm a partner, junior partner. Hey, fuck you, mate. Junior partner.
Mac Burger in the house. Oh, goodness. All right, let's just rock something quickly before we get something else going here. Without the beat seat.
Love me 2 times, baby. Love me twice today. Love me 2 times, girl. I'm blown away. Love me 2 times, girl. Last week, all through the week. Love me 2 times. I'm blown away. Love me 1 time. Could not speak. Love me 2 times. My knees got weak. Love me 2 times, girl. Last week, all through the week. Love me 2 times, and I'm blown away. Love me 2 times, I'm blown away. Love me 2 times, I'm blown away. Oh, love me 2 times, I'm blown away.
Joanne! Throwing the freaking guitar against the wall, Joanne! So we do at the end of the song, always. We break a guitar every show. 1,335 days in a row of it. It's the longest running show breaking a freaking guitar against the wall on planet Earth, right? What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, you can't sell tonight's guitar on eBay like you did last night's. She's making a killing. I do pay her in doll hair, so she's got to make a living somehow, you know? Joanne, that's the deal you made. You signed the contract. $500 hairs an episode. That's on you. I gotta get rid of something. It's just so annoying. I created so much crazy stuff. You're gonna get rid of Get to Know America. Let's listen to it one final time. This was created live here, and this is my theme song to the show, Get to Know America. It's a channel on YouTube.
Get to know America. Get to know America. Get to know America. Get to know.
All right, that's it. Theme song done. It's already in the books anyway. We got it. Now we got an open channel. I liked what I was doing there. bass line in here. I gotta get that beat seat out. I'm thinking. Golden, Tad, thank you guys so much. Tad again, thank you, brother. Hope you guys are enjoying. We're about to get into something. I can get that beat seat going in a second. My invention, the first drum for singer-songwriters, the beat seat. All right, little jammeroo. Looks like we've got another call here. Let's take it. Who is on with the Renaissance Man show? Day 1,100, whatever the frig it is in a row. Who's there with us? Anybody? Bueller? Say hello. If you'd like to pop on the screen and we'll have some fun. Who's there? If you're there, say hello. Could just be a gaggaroo, you know? Anybody on with the Renaissance Man show? Let's see. I'm going to go over to figure out Zoom because I don't know how it works. Right? I don't know it, Dan. Let's see. Let's see over here. All right, it looks like that person's not there, unfortunately, whoever it was. Click back on if it was you. See when you're doing that? I'm doing it. All right, there we go. We're open and ready for biz. Call in, ready for business. Send the linkaroo again. Here we go. Linkaroo coming through. Enter the Clown's music plays. You know, actually, if you guys... Oh, Andrew Golden, you rock, brother. You know, I'm going to pop something on real quick because, guys, I got to grab a bowl of cereal. It's freaking 12:30. Hold on a moment before any calls. Let me just do this real quick and pop this on for you guys. This right here, Actually, I don't even know what to put on. Okay, my 15th album just came out on iTunes and Spotify just the other day. And I'm going to play one of the newest songs that hopefully you'll spread the word and let people hear. It's called Fluffhead McGee. It's because somebody came in and asked me to play a Fish song called Fluffhead. And I don't know freaking Fish, unfortunately. So, or fortunately, I don't know, depending on how you feel about it, but I don't know Fish. So we play this instead. This is called Fluffhead McGee. Hope you enjoy it. Like you hear it, here we go. And again, this is something you can pick up right now. Actually, if you send me $1, hold on, look at that. Send me $1. Look, Joanne, $1 on Venmo, and I'll send you this song right after. It's called Fluffhead McGee. Here we go. Joanne, can you take off the mute deal? You know what I mean? Thank you.
Walking down the road, yeah, everybody knows it's Fluffhead, yeah, he got the look, yeah, everyone to take a picture, yeah, they want to get down. Fluffhead, yeah, everybody want to get the time with the man, yeah, oh, Fluffhead, yeah, the biggest that you ever seen, yeah, never seen another, yeah, Fluffhead, yeah. Fluffhead knows he's the show, yeah, everywhere he goes, everyone looking, but he don't mind, no, he been growing them locks for years with them. That big a puff head can walk through a door, no, yeah, get stuck 3 out of 4, yeah, they gotta kick him through. Oh, Fluffhead, don't you know you should trim it now and then. Oh, Fluffhead, yeah, everybody want to get the time with the man, yeah. Oh, Fluffhead, yeah, biggest that you ever seen, yeah, never seen another, yeah, Fluffhead. The ice cream shop, yeah, at the pizza store, yeah, everywhere he go, everyone wants to take a picture with Fluffhead, yeah, you know he's really red, yeah, oh yeah, Fluffhead, yeah, everybody want to get time with the man, yeah, Fluffhead, yeah, oh, never bring them back, every day, yeah, you got the flow, yeah, Fluffhead, yeah, everybody want to get the time with the man, yeah, oh, Fluffhead, yeah, yeah, biggest you've ever seen, yeah, never seen another, yeah, Fluffhead, yeah. Everybody want to get the time with the man, yeah. Oh, Fluffhead, yeah. Everybody want to get the time with the man, yeah. Oh, Fluffhead, yeah. Everybody want to get the time with the man, yeah. Oh, Fluffhead, yeah. Biggest that you ever seen, miles round, yeah, you can't hide that flame. Oh, yeah, Fluffhead, be said, yeah, you can't see another head the size of it,
Fluffhead McGee. Live and available on Spotify for free, on iTunes if you want to support a brother, independent artist. Jeffrey, my brother, if you want to try to get back on again. Sorry. I am still finishing up that bowl of cereal, so if you want, I do have something else if you're in the process. Let me pop this on real quick. This is show you a little
Time to turn this on.
variety. This is a variety show.
Let me tell you a story. Young man, you come down, you start a show. December 31st, 2018. He says, try to make a change, effect a positive change. One person at a time. Who knew he'd have such a hard time reaching the world with the message of love and light? He does anyway. Show up. Today, we're going to overview some of the people who've been watching the program for a long time now. You're gonna say that thanks to Mark Pires Renaissance Man.
Hi, Mark. It's Dr. Evil. I just wanted to say... Wait, where are you taking me? I'm trying to say a couple of messages to the Renaissance Man. So, you made it to 3 years straight. You did, Dr. Evil. Our allies like Mark Zuckerberg have done a phenomenal job stopping his content, but we must work harder. I'm thinking murder hornets. Let's order them in bulk and send them to the Renaissance Man.
That's a great idea, Dr. Evil.
I know. I'm frickin' Dr. Evil. Let's see if he makes it to 4.
Today is the 3-year anniversary and the new year of Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I feel kind of bad. I called him lazy at the 500 days. I said, you better show us that you really want it. And now he's here, almost 1,100 days in a row. 3 years. Yeah, he's winning big league. And I wanted to say congratulations. Yes, no, he's doing good. I try to call every once in a while, Balatia and we watch it Mar-a-Lago with Baron. Just make sure when you tune into YouTube that you get to the Renaissance Man show and you'll win big league, just like me and Balatia. And Baron, too, he's 12 feet tall. He's still growing, actually. Winning big league. Anyway, congratulations, Mark.
Hi, Mark. It's Elon Musk. I just wanted to thank you for all of your hard work. You're doing a great job for humanity with your positivity show. I'm going to keep working on Tesla, and you keep working on humanity. Happy New Year.
Hi, it's Jordan Peterson. I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate your work. You've been broadcasting live for over 1,000 days in a row. It's very hard to do that in 2021 with all of the cancel culture. You're doing it very effectively. I must confess I'm a huge fan of the messaging. I'm always watching your show. And I just want you to know I'm very proud of you.
I just wanted to say congratulations to Mark Pires Renaissance.
Miss you,
Man.
Normie.
Yeah,
Miss
he's
you, bud.
tuning in 3 years live. Yeah, I was hoping to be there, like, in studio, but I'm there in spirit.
I just wanted to say congratulations to Mark Pires Renaissance Man. Talking about 3-year anniversary. You kidding me? It's such a big deal. I couldn't believe it. I was watching the show the other night. I'm like, he's doing 3-year anniversary? We're almost there? I was like, are you kidding me? Whoa. This guy's crazy, doing it every night. I called Zoolander. I was like, are you kidding me? This guy's going live every day. We started tuning in together and watching it. I called Christopher Walken, too, to tell him about it.
I just want to say congratulations to the Renaissance Man. 3 years? Are you kidding me? That's some serious dedication.
Hi, Mark. It's Bezos. I just wanted to wish you a happy new year. 3 years in a row. That is phenomenal. You know, I started Amazon because I put my head down and I just kept going. Your pursuits are your own, Mark. You need to put your head down like Bezos and you can accomplish anything. So happy new year.
What's up, guys? Gary V. I'm crushing it. Just wanted to let you know, Mark Pires Renaissance Man, 1,095 days in a row, 3 years in a row live. Crushing it. Look, I told you, if you're not willing to put the time in and be everything for the people and then show your love, then you'll never crush it.
Mark, it's Dr. Fauci. Just wanted to say congratulations. That's a lot to do. 3 years in a row. I mean, doing it 1 year in a row is a lot. But I just wanted to say, make sure you get your bugaboo. I'm very proud of the bugaboo. It doesn't work, but go get it, okay? Make your neighbors feel safe. And I just wanted to say Happy New Year.
Hi, Mark. It's Bill Gates. I just wanted to say congratulations. 3 years in a row. That's phenomenal. I've been working on Vaxaroos, as you know. I'm trying to stop the population from growing. I mean, I didn't say that. I'm just joking. Anyway, lots to do. Happy New Year, Mark.
Just want to say congratulations on my favorite talk show, variety program. I tune in sometimes, listen to my music. Yeah, and I love it. Whoa, sometimes I'll throw a hoo-ah out there. It's Al Pacino. I'm doing another film right now. It's about the Renaissance Man. Anyway, just want to say thank you. Thank you for all your dedication.
This is Richard Dreyfuss. I just wanted to say congratulations to Mark. 3 years, live, in a row. That's quite the dedication. Look, I just wanted to say Happy New Year's to the Renaissance Man.
Hi, Mark. It's Keanu. Just wanted to say you're doing a phenomenal job. 3 years in a row. It's amazing. Even though you're kind of living in the Matrix.
I hope you've seen the light of day. Man, he tries to do all his part to see the world a better place. Oh no.
Sometimes he gets a setback.
Depends, you quit or you go. This man, he keep going. I told him, take a break, go, nap it out, wake up tomorrow, you try again.
He doesn't hear me.
He does what he wants. He's the Renaissance Man. Show. Who know?
I did. I told him.
You're gonna get there. Just don't ever stop. The sun starts burning your feet. You run faster. So I hope you understand the dedication involved and the heart as well. You gotta have a heart. I hope you get this now. The message is clear as night. Renaissance Man, every night, every day,
forever.
Make sure you tune in. I'll see you there.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Walk in. There's one of my movies right there, guys. The Wolf of Crypto. So I've done 5 feature films in the last year. They're all on my YouTube page. You can go over and watch them all. There's a playlist there called Mark Pires Feature Films. We usually play a couple of them. It's 12:45 though, so we're probably not going to do it this late. But I've got Batmark versus Supermark, where I'm basically dressed up as Batman and Superman for the crazy improv movie. Everything's an improv. There's no script here. I've never had a script. Everything you're seeing I did live in the moment and created, and then we drop this piece of content for you afterwards. All of these face swaps. So 2019, leading up to the election, every single day Donald Trump either called me or I had a clip, a face swap of him doing that. And it was topical. So whatever was happening that day, I had my Trump side. Are you kidding me? Dr. Fauci's coming out to talk about the friggin' Corona, right? Look, I call it the flu hot with President G-hole. I came up with so many names. President G-hole. Came up with Nancy Pelosi. We have so many bits on Nancy Pelosi. The Cuomover brothers, Mayor Cuomover. These are all names I created along the way, but we were suppressed so hard for this content. And I keep showing up anyway. But here, I'm going to give you guys the link to the playlist. So if you don't want to head over to the YouTube, it's cool if you did though to subscribe just to get it in there. And I appreciate if you could spread the word on Trovo. I added Trovo to my restream, and I'm just trying to get the word out to as many people as possible that we're here, just connecting on a daily. creating comedy, creating songs live in the moment. You know, all those pedals you see I have. I got a guitar synthesizer so I could play any instrument on my guitar. But I also invented the first drum for singer-songwriters. It's the first thing you could kick and play your guitar at the same time, and it sounds like a drum kit. And you can go to beatseat.rocks and I'll build one for you. And that's kind of the gist of the show. We show up every day in order to have some fun together and try to get away from the negativity, write some comedy in the moment. And this right here is another piece. This one here is special, okay? We did 36 episodes. We did 36 episodes of the Donald Trump Show. Show's usually live every night at 10:30 Eastern. So we're on, and I try to get on closer to 10, but it's usually closer to 10:30, just to be honest. So it's like, I try to get on at 10. So you may want to just peep on. But yeah, it's usually 10:30. And we're trying to do shorter shows because I used to do 2 hours every night. We're about 2 hours right now. I was doing 4 hours most nights, but all the content's there. If you ever want to check it out, there's 2,600 pieces of content on YouTube. 2,600, it's sick. And the amount of face swaps that are there, it's like 300-400 face swaps. There are so many comedy movies and shows we started that we just haven't finished as movies yet. And so I'll have a few more feature films coming out soon. We already did most of the work for Back to the Future, Mark. I'm from the year 2769. I'm a time traveler. And we realized that within the mix that I've been everybody in the past as well. Like they send me back and I show up as a spirit into a new body. And they keep doing these freaking ridiculously silly, crazy things like painting the Sistine Chapel. That's right, Michelangelo. And then I also did the freaking Leo Marco da Vinci. What I did that, the Codex, in the helicopter, the first one. That was me. But the best was when I penned the fifth. Dun, 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 dun. When you're doing a Wolfgang Amadeus Marx art and people are, stealing my work and giving it to that freaking hack, Mozart. Right. So that's Back to the Future Mark. And then, of course, we have Jurassic Mark. We have Invisible Mark. We've got, these are all crazy things that people brought up on the show where I just started doing Stuck on Mars, where I was basically doing a report in front of a freaking rocket for SpaceX. The rocket takes off and I was like, geez, well, what happens to me as the reporter right in front of that rocket? I think I get stuck to that rocket and all of a sudden I'm on freaking Mars. There's 8 episodes of that. I found a freaking Milky Way on Mars and I found a freaking Pepsi. Pepsi and a Snickers, Joanne? What was it? Joanne, was it Snickers or was it a Milky Way? Joanne, she's just wheezing back there, That's Joanne for you. She's wheezing the entire show. It destroys the entire flow of the show while we're in the, in the moment. Anyway. So, yeah, Mark's art. S-Coop knows. I mean, look, it's down the line, You guys dealing with CERN, trying to figure it out because you were Mandela'd, only to find out that you were Mark Dela'd. Yeah, because I was also Nelson Mark Dela. I did the speech. I was there. 20 years in prison. I did the work. License plates. It's almost like the time that I was there and I parted the freaking Red Sea as Marxist. There at the bottom of the freaking, Mount Sinai. Come up here, take these 2 tablets and friggin' grab that rock over there. Thou. Friggin' 7 years later, just to, you couldn't do it, God. You couldn't just give me the freaking tablets, all done, ready to go. Riggedy boo, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna throw one on this shoulder, one on the other. God, I'll be back later. Walking down the hill, 2 gospels, one on each shoulder. Thou shalt not. Of course, you dropped that one. Had to go back up and do it all over again, Marxist. But I parted the Red Sea. That was the cool part. But yeah, so we joke around and we say things like Back to the Future Mark is from the year 2769. And in the year 2769, there's 12 people left. I'm one of them. Everybody got the bugaboo. I trust the psyop. Sorry, I mean the science. Right? Of course you trust the science. Dr. Weasel Fudge. God dang, get your freaking science. He's the only one who changed his story 57 times. The skeptics said the same thing from day one to today. But they were pulled. So, I don't like what I did with the camera. It's weird though. I don't understand why. So, for example, if I was to grab the geet right now, you're going to see it. See? It's right there front and freaking center, Joanne. You know? Yeah, Jeffrey, I did, but the problem is there's nothing there, buddy. Like when I go in, it says nobody's there waiting. I thought I saw you in there a little while ago, though. So let me play this for you very quickly, and then we'll get back to the call.
Hammerlin Jameson, it.
All right. This, guys, is, to me, probably one of the best face swaps I've ever done, because it's a conglomerate of multiple that I did. All right, let's do this. I'm just going to shut this down for now, and let me just go back to it after. All right, this right here, guys, is called The Gates of Evil. I hope you enjoy it.
Hammerlin Jameson introducing episode 16 of the Donald Trump Show, The Gates to Evil.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me on episode 16 of the Donald Trump Show. Today we're talking about Dr. Evil. That's right, Bill Gates, Fauci. They're all in it together. And I think you'll be surprised when you see Vladimir Putin in the mix. And even George Soros. So we're going to get into it now. Let's take a look at the first piece.
Dr. Evil, are you there?
Well, hi, Bill Gates. How are you?
Do you have a second to talk?
Yep, I'm here in the evil lair right now. I heard about all your work on the vaccines. Quite promising. Hold on. Put you on speakerphone. So tell me, what's the latest, Bill?
Look, we have to get our vaccines in order if we want to try to stop the spread of the coronavirus. And consequently, I own all of the patents, and I have all of the companies that are actually going to provide the vaccines. And Moderna, you may have heard of, that's actually my company. I'm going to be the one who makes all the money at the end. But we have to do it. It's going to kill a lot of people, and it's going to put a lot of more money in my pocket to be the shelf effect, where everybody else dies and I get everything. I'm going to try to take over the world, is really the plan here.
Look, Bill, that's usually what we do here at Evil Headquarters. I'm frickin' Dr. Evil. Anyway, how could I help?
Well, it looks like I've got everybody lined up and ready for the big reveal. They're all afraid. They're at home quarantined, and they're not sure if it's safe to go outdoors. So they're ready for the takedown.
Yeah, I get it. You want to take over the world.
People are starting to understand that I have an ulterior motive, and it's financially based, it's population reduction based, and they don't like it. And I just want to try to find out how to do it successfully like you did.
I don't have time to give you the ins and outs.
Do you have any tips or suggestions that you can give me?
Well, Bill, fear seems low. I would release the murder hornets.
Well, I really appreciate your advice, Dr. Evil. I know you've gone through this before.
I do take over the world at least once a month.
I think it's very important that we do this the right way.
The right way is the only way.
If we do it correctly from the beginning, then I'm going to be the leader of the world.
Look, Bill, I'm going to be honest with you. What's yours is mine. I'm just going to do it all myself. I already released the murder hornets. Don't open your windows. Frankly, I was shaken by the images. I could not believe it when I had this YouTube video sent to me. These things are going on behind the Trumpers' back. And I don't like it. No. We're going to stop the Dr. Evil. We're going to stop Bill Gates. He's not even a freaking doctor. You know that, right? He's not a doctor. Doesn't even play a doctor on TV. He just pretends. He walks around, puts a stethoscope on, I think, when he's at home. Melinda, look, I've got a stethoscope on. I'm a doctor. No, you're not. You're just a stupid billionaire. Well, look, let's keep going. Let's see what these morons are up to.
Number 2, get me Bill Gates.
Dr. Evil. Bill Gates is on the evil monitor.
Bill, it's Dr. Evil.
Oh, hi, Dr. Evil. How are you?
I'm doing great, Bill.
So glad to get you on the line again.
I think it's about time we release our secret weapon. Can you get him on the line, number 2?
Dr. Evil. Call on the evil monitor.
Dr. Fauci, it's Dr. Evil.
Hello, Dr. Evil.
Look, Fauci, we need you to continue pushing the narrative. If we want them to take the vaccine, they need to be scared.
So we need the public to believe that they're in danger. And the only one who's in control of that right now is Dr. Fauci.
Well, we have to be very careful. Can't let the president know what we're doing.
Look, we need to continue to push fear. If we want them to take the vaccine, we're going to have to pretend that they need it.
So I'm going to get onto every network station, and I'm going to continue to push the narrative.
I'm thinking about deploying the murder hornets.
We should probably be searching for a murder hornet vaccine as we speak.
This sounds like a great idea, Dr. Fauci. Get on it, and I'll see you guys soon. Just remember, keep me apprised. Wait, no, hold on, I'm not done.
We're going to have to continue to act stealth with this mission.
One more thing. Don't forget our mantra. We all need vaccines.
That we all need vaccines. And I will eventually take over the world.
See, this is the agenda of the New World Order, run by Bill Gates, President Xi. They drop a virus, I call it the Fluhan, on the world. They cripple the global economic system. They put everybody in quarantine. They gotta wear a mask. They can't go out without a mask. And everybody's still fine. The death rate's like the frickin' flu. And they say everybody must get a vaccine. Look, I'll tell you what. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I won't be getting a vaccine. You've got an immune system for a reason. You don't need an immunity like a vaccine made by people like Fauci. They're just trying to line their pockets with dollar bills, y'all. So take a look at this last clip. Kinda pisses me off. He called me on pocket dial. You'll see, take a look.
Number 2, get me Bill Gates on the evil monitor.
Dr. Evil. Bill Gates is on the evil monitor.
Well, hi, Dr. Evil. How are you? So glad to speak to you. I'm just here talking to the press right now. Is there something I could do for you?
Oh, Donald, I'm sorry. This is actually a pocket dial. I'm gonna have to call you back.
Okay, Dr. Evil.
Number 2! That was too freaking close, number 2.
I'm sorry, Dr. Evil. Bill Gates on the evil monitor.
Hi, Bill. It's Dr. Evil. How are you? Hi, Dr. Evil. How are you?
I'm good, Bill. Are we still on track to take over the world?
So Dr. Fauci went on the front lines again today and told people they need to do even more extensive social distancing. They need to stay away from each other more. We have to develop the vaccine before too many people die, and then we won't be able to make all of that money.
And what does Fauci have to say about it?
I'm going to try to get Dr. Fauci on right now. Dr. Fauci, are you there?
Bill, how are you?
It's Bill and Dr. Evil, and he's on the evil monitor with us.
Dr. Evil.
Gentlemen, the fear-mongering's not working. You're going to have to find a different strategy.
I'm getting very nervous about this, Dr. Evil. I think I may back out of this entire thing if we don't bring the vaccine to market next week. I'm out.
Take a breath real quick, Dr. Fauci, because we're almost there. All right, we put all the money out there. We have the patents, and we have everybody at home right now. So all you have to do is continue the narrative.
The president is starting to become suspicious of Fauci.
Dr. Fauci, we really need you to come through for us here.
Look, the president is smarter than he pretends to be.
Fauci, failure is not an option here.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I will not take a fall for two megalomaniacs.
Okay. I think I've heard enough. Excuse me. Yes, release the murder hornets. Yes, Bill Gates' house and Dr. Fauci's. That's right. Yep, thank you. Okay, yep, fantastic. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I just can't stand you anymore.
Look, I have to thank MAGA lover QAnon 1984 for sharing these 3 videos with me. Oh, wait a second, I'm getting in my ear that we have one more for you. Hold on one moment. Let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scene is set. Number 2.
Dr. Evil. Vladimir Putin's on the phone.
Dr. Evil, it's Vladimir. We have the news.
Well, it's really good to have you on the line, Vladimir. I'm so glad that our plan is working.
Right now is good mission. Is an American run.
Look, all I want you to know, Vladimir, is that we have to put the pressure on. More cities.
They riot in the street. Good.
Now to part 2, our secret weapon. You know who I'm talking about. Let's get him on the line.
Dr. Evil. George Soros is on the line.
George.
Dr. Evil.
What's the deal?
Can I play too?
What you got going on over there? Give us the scoop.
I want to play.
Let me put you on speaker. Yep, here we go. What do you got, George?
I'll put money in as well, and we could take over the solar system.
We have to find a way to stabilize Donald Trump as well.
Bring Trump Walker to me. I will turn him, or I will destroy him. You know, I have to say, I did not expect to see George Soros turn into Emperor Palpatine. Who knew? Who knew that Emperor Palpatine was really George Soros? Typecast. Typecast, really. I heard he also played Jabba the Hutt. They didn't really even need to use any makeup. Look, the one thing I'll tell you about Donald J. Trump is I keep my friends close, but I keep my enemies closer. I'm gonna call Dr. Evil right now. That's right. We're gonna have a conversation about all of these videos because I don't like when people come after the Trump.
Hold on, people. The phone is ringing. Number 2.
Dr. Evil. There's a call on the Evil monitor. It's Donald Trump.
Thank you, number 2. Hi, Donald. It's Dr. Evil. How are you?
Dr. Evil, you're live right now on the Donald Trump show.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on one second. Let me put you on speaker. What can I do for you, Donald?
You're actually the subject of episode 16 of the Trump show, and I just found 4 videos, quite incriminating. And before I send them to the high courts, I just wanted to see if you have anything you'd like to say.
Well, Donald, simply put, I'm freaking Dr. Evil.
Look, Dr. Evil, you know, we've had a pretty good working relationship in the past, but that all comes to an end now. Next time you think you could take advantage of the Trumper, just get ready for a steaming pile of rockets all over your face. I'm gonna drop them all over your evil compound, wherever it is.
I wish you lots of luck on your search, Donald.
We're gonna find you, Dr. Evil. I'm going to find you.
Look, Donald, I really don't care how you feel. Sorry.
Perhaps if I tell you about the newest technology we're gonna use to take you out in your compound, would that interest you, Dr. Evil?
No matter what tech you have, Donald, you get... Hello? Donald? Number 2! He hung up again, motherfucker!
Yes! So if you guys were here long enough, or if you've been watching the show long enough, I've done about 15 episodes of Dr. Evil. And at the end of every Dr. Evil episode, Trump hangs up on Dr. Evil. It's just like the best. And we did those episodes where, you know, Bill Gates and Dr. Fauci call in, and those were just little one-offs. And I put them all together into episode 16, and I'm really happy with that. That's like a little mini movie there. But guys, I wanted to give you guys the full feature film list over there on Trovo. My buddy Jeffrey's on right now. We're gonna bring him in. Jeffrey, you with us, pal? He's connecting the audio.
Bob, I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Dr. Marvin. I'm doing the baby steps, Dr. Marvin. Hold on, let's see. I got to go over here and open this up, I think, and give Jeffrey a little hand. Jeffrey, you there, pal? I'm clicking that. I freaking love doing that. You know what I mean? To me, that's the coolest.
Wait, how about now?
You there, buddy?
I can barely hear you. How do I do this?
Let's see.
I never used Zoom before. You got to bear with me here quick.
So I think it's probably asking you to click on something in order to get your video going. But I can hear you.
Okay.
Let's do also. I'll give you a little intro music. Oh, we got the fan above here.
Let's see here.
I got you now.
Hey-o.
Jeffrey, oh brother, look at that. There he is.
How's it going?
Dude, you know what? It's so cool. You know what it looks like? You got one of those pinwheels on your head. Because you got the fan.
I
right
kind
over
of
your
do
head.
actually, yeah.
It's hilarious. You get the fan right over your head, so it looks like a pinwheel. Like when you're like at a park when we were kids, you threw a little pinwheel on, like a little red hat, with a white pinwheel.
Heck yeah.
There he is. How you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
yeah. I'm trying. Yeah, this is cool. I never used Zoom before.
It's first time for everything, right?
Yeah.
At least that's what they say. How you
I don't know
been,
how
buddy?
to turn you up though. I can barely hear you.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I could hear you. I could hear you pretty well over here on our end. But,
Okay. That's why I'm so close to the phone because I can barely hear you.
Well, how about this? Yeah, in between me talking, then you could back up so we could see you as well. There he is. So yeah, I don't know how to turn up the volume, but it's good to see you, bud. It's the first time we've had a chance to chat.
Yeah.
So
This
how
is
are you?
fun.
Where are you? Where are you calling in from?
From Arizona. I just moved here a couple months ago now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's
Just
see.
get settled in.
Oh, you are? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Arizona?
Well, the Chandler area, right next to Phoenix, kind of in the Phoenix metro.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I ask like I've been anywhere. I freaking have no idea, buddy. I don't know anything. So,
Yeah.
so what do you have to throw out to the show? Especially you can't hear today. I think we have to get some good headphones for you for the next time.
Yeah, I think that's what I miss is the headphones, I bet. Yeah.
But are you you're on a laptop?
No, I just want to say you're doing a good job, Mark. Keep it up. Love the show.
Thanks,
And
brother.
appreciate what you do.
Thank you so much, brother. I love you. Not police is calling. He says he's in from Mesa, over on Trovo. He's on. How far is Mesa from you?
Oh, yeah, Mesa's close. Maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Nice. Not police.
Yeah.
You and Jeffrey could kick it. Renaissance Man fam.
Heck yeah.
Like we're building out, not police. This is the first time you found this show. This is 1,335 days in a row. Jeffrey's a family member, and he's 15 minutes away from you. You guys could get together for a freaking beer and talk about the show. And be like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
hey, I heard that freaking society-driven tune called "The World's Gone Crazy." Isn't it cool? Yeah, let's have a beer and clink freaking glasses over it.
I like that. I like that idea.
Brother, I'm so glad you found the show. I love seeing you pop in. Whenever I see you're able to make it, it makes me very happy.
Yeah. I love seeing you smile, man. I love it.
You rock, brother. You rock. Well, I can't thank you so much for the call, brother. You're the man.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add? Yeah, I got a new thing I want to do when people call in.
Yeah.
What's one thing? Or here's a better thing. What is one detail about you that you would love the world to know?
Oh boy, that's a good question.
Just pick one thing that you're like, I like to do something. It's pretty crazy, or something simple. I like to play basketball, whatever. Just something cool about Jeffrey Flissick that we can say, Jeffrey, that's right. He's a freaking gladiator on the weekends. He goes down, does the,
Yeah, I wish. I have cool dreams at times. I have lucid dreams. I don't know.
Tell me about that. What's a lucid dream exactly?
It's where you realize you're dreaming, and you can make it go whatever direction you want it to.
Oh, I do that. Okay, I didn't know that that's what that was
Nice.
called.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, you know, when I was a kid, especially, there would be a few times where I was like, "This isn't freaking real." And I'm like, "What are we doing?" And I'm like, but I'm not going to wake myself up. I'm just going to go with this. A couple of times I was like, "Man, this couple bill in my hands is pretty nice. I think I'll just sleep. I don't want to wake up yet." I know this $1 billion isn't real.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've had them dreams too. You wake up, oh, I got a new car. You look outside.
Oh, sorry. Exactly. That's the crazy world we're living in. But here's the other mind-blowing situation is like, okay, we're able to kind of move through some of these dreams, but a lot of them are like, where the frig are all these different creative situations, locations, people coming from? Because a lot of times, I don't know if you agree with me, but a lot of times it's people I've never seen in my friggin' life.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
I've had dreams like that too. I have no idea how it works, but I know what you mean. I've had dreams like that too, where there's been times I've visited the same place in multiple dreams, throughout different years. And you get back to it, and you kind of like, I've been here before, and things about the place that you're dreaming about.
That's cool.
It doesn't even make sense how it's possible, but
wow,
somehow it works.
That is really cool. Now I've gone back to a dream, but I've never gone from a dream and then in the future gone to that place. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
And this is what I think there's so much about. There's so much unknown that I love to tap in. I met a guy today, really nice. He goes, I kind of dabble. I get into the conspiracy stuff. I kind of like to read and
oh
make
yeah,
my opinion.
Me too.
And I was like, yeah, me too, buddy. And we started chatting about different things, and it was amazing how. Most people, that's where I came up with that opinion earlier where I said, I don't think that people who are blue or red are that far apart on a lot of ideas. There's just a ton that they are apart on, but they hate each other over the differences that they do have. And then it's the radicals on each side that they amplify into a mass that's not there. They're like, oh, it's this. It's like 10 people. And it's this. It's like, no, it's like 10 people, and it's like, but they push and push and push in order to divide and get people to think it's, Republicans are evil, or it's, Democrats are evil. And it's just like, no, freaking people aren't stereotyped. You can't go and stereotype every person. You got to meet someone and say,
unfortunately,
that
I feel like that's
over there is evil.
It's the whole divide and conquer tactic.
Yeah.
That they've used for many, many years. Yeah. And that's why I love what you do, because it brings people together.
My brother.
On a deeper level. I love it.
You know what? We need more of that, and I hope that we can start to gather souls, because at the end of the day, there are people needing what we do, and they just don't know it exists. And and I think it's disheartening from time to time when I think about, like, we'll put a clip on, like a face swap from 2 years ago that nobody ever saw. And I saw a couple of comments like, this is gold. I'm like, yeah, it's freaking dropped 2.5 years ago, dude. Like, and it sat there, and they don't ever share it with anybody. YouTube doesn't share things. So it's a weird thing when these pieces of content have been there, but they never breathe, and when they finally get a little bit of light, it's like, oh my goodness, what a great moment. Like, dude, do you know there's 2,600 great moments? We have so much content that's like that. It's just everything's different because it's variety, but I think it's all in the moment. To me, that's why it's like, no matter how or what we do here, it's got to be interesting, even if it's crap. You know what I mean? Because it's happening. It's happening now. And that's why I love this. I don't come here with any preconceived notions except for to start the show. It's 1:11 in the morning right now. Guys, let's make a wish at 1:11 in the morning.
Hey. Very synchronistic.
Yeah, I'm all about that. I see it all the time. 2:22 is a big one.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, it's almost one of those things. It's kind of a weird thing to say this, but like, there's a lot of times over this 1,335 days where, like, I've been broken, where I'm just like, I can't freaking keep doing this. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And then,
I've been there too.
And then I'll see a 2:22 like a minute later. I'm like, what? How am I always looking right at 2:22, right at 1:11, right? Oh, I never look down at the clock and the time. Just happened to be I'm looking down at 1:11, and so it seems to be that I'm connected to those synchronicity moments. I'm in my 44th year of living. So I think that there's a lot of that. I feel still strongly feel like this is the year that everything connects on this show because of 44, all these things, you know, the synchronicity. And it's a weird thing. Like I was talking with, I don't know, I think it was my wife the other day. I was like, I put up my 15th album. She's like, yeah, but nobody bought the 14th album. And I was like, true. But
ouch. I'm sorry. That kind of, it had to hurt a little bit when you heard that. Ouch.
No, but like it was meant in a joke, you know, but like it's true.
Yeah.
Like nobody knows it exists. But the thing is,
right.
But when there's a time people do know it exists, they're going to want to explore all 15 albums.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of artists. How many painters have passed away, and then that's when they became famous.
I know, that's the thing. I
hope that's not the same situation here.
I know, I hope so.
I hope you blow up before that happens. But I mean, it does happen too, where
I know,
the artist will be gone for many years, and then people discover their work, and they're like, "Wow, this guy was a genius."
Jeff.
So
it's funny. The guy who did Hallelujah, he didn't. His father, I think, was somebody, but he didn't really have that much going. And then all of a sudden he got massive after he died. It's like, it's so sad. That's the thing that kind of bothers me is when I think about the possibility to really bring people together is to be in front of them. However, you think about the people in the past who have had the impact without actually meeting the people. And so it is about the content. The content's there forever. So if today's my last day, that's why I keep driving hard. But if it is, then the content will be something that people could look at and say,
yeah, it's never in vain. That's for sure.
Yeah. But
never in vain.
Yeah, it's never. And I think at the end of it, I'm trying my best to keep in focus what's important, which is to keep happy and to show up not for any numbers. It's not about that. In fact, it is in a weird way to see Jeffrey Flisick, to see Virgo Psych, to see Pamela Swan. And it's not about the new people.
It's a tight community.
It's not about the new people yet, unfortunately. And like when I start seeing new faces, or new people, like Not Police, and if I start seeing Not Police show up every day, like you guys all become part of this massive positivity movement. And the crazy thing about the comedy is just look down, guys. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about crazy synchronicity? I just looked down at my clock for the show. It was at 2 hours, 22 minutes and 22 seconds.
Wow. Here we go.
Right when I looked down at it.
I love it.
But the thing is, like, the more we connect and realize that there's great comedy to be had without going negative. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely. And that's the best comedy.
That's like where the comedy side came on this show. Well, it came from on this show is like, I got to figure out how to get people to want to be around positivity more and drop the crap that's out there. But not everybody likes that, but they do like to laugh. So if we could hit them with some clean positivity and then they want to come over and check out some, something else, like some music, and all of a sudden, but it's a weird thing. I think the problem with my show, and it's not a problem, but the problem is with my show in this timeline is that people don't have the ability to sit down and actually see bits develop, to watch, a full live improv movie for an hour and 37 minutes. When 20 years ago, people would have died to see somebody create a full feature film in front of them, to create songs live in front of them. They would have been like, oh my goodness, I want to see that dude sit there and write a song in front of me. And it's a weird thing that people want to see 30-second bursts of stuff. And
that's I think that's a side effect of TikTok and
that's the
shorts.
And that's why
people's attention span has become short.
Yeah, I'm 20 years late. I think that's the problem. I should have started the show in 2009 actually, because that was when I first came on. I did like three pieces of content on YouTube, walked away for 10 years or whatever it was till the show started. But anyway, you know what? There's no looking back. This is the reality. It's like, show up, do the work, and do it for the love of the moment and trying to express self. Like, if you can't express yourself, then you're really going to you're going to find yourself in a very miserable place. And no matter how hard life gets, and it gets tough for all of us, it gets tough for me, it gets tough for you. If you can express yourself, you could stay a little bit above the madness.
Absolutely.
So that's what I think this winds up being. But the reality, I think, is, reaching out to you, brother, and catching up with you means a lot. And I'm hoping we find more Jeffrey Flisicks out there that are inspired to show up more.
Yeah. I'll have to bring headphones next time so I don't have to.
Yeah, for sure, brother.
But yeah, it's good to hear you, man. It's
Yeah,
good
I
to hear
appreciate you so much calling in. Any final words you want to share with the fam?
Just keep it up. You know, love what you're doing. Love everyone in the chat too. So yeah, let's just keep it going.
Thanks, brother. You're the man. You're the man, brother.
Yeah, you too.
Hey, man, I will chat next time. Get the headphones on, and we're going to do another chat.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do this every week.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll do some Zoom calls every week.
Okay.
You know? All right, brother. Have a good night. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, you too.
All right, buddy.
Talk to you again.
Good. Jeffrey Flissick, guys. That's our buddy. Woo! How cool. So, guys, when you're doing it Flissick style, you know, it happens. That was awesome to have Jeffrey on. You know, that's why I want to get you guys on more often. It's pretty cool to be able to hear where you're from, to get a chance to hear your voice after all this time of you hearing my voice and seeing me. So we're going to definitely do more of that. So, guys, I think we did it again, didn't we? 1,335 days in a row. Renaissance Man show, doing it in the friggin' moment. Comedy news all day long on TikTok. And then every night, doing whatever the frig we did for the last 2 hours, 27 minutes, right? So make sure you subscribe if you haven't yet on the YouTube platform. On Trovo, if you haven't yet on the Trovo Flame, but you gotta get over going, you know, you get going, you get over here. I don't even know what that impression is, Joanne. Joanne, stop your wheezing. Oh, goodness. Guys, of course you know Joanne is not real. Look, tomorrow, it's Sunday. It's the day after Saturday. We're gonna do it all over again for the 1336th day in a row. So if you could spread the friggin' word that this show is the longest running show on earth, and it's mad. It's freaking mad. Like Mad TV was crap compared to how friggin' mad this show is. Go check out the featured films, all kinds of crazy comedies, right? What are we talking about here? Guys, seriously though, not even joking. Okay, I am joking. But I'm not joking about this. You freaking rock. Tomorrow, we're going to roll. Not like, you know, like we did some drugs and we're rolling. Like, I'm saying we're going to roll after we rock and roll style together. You know? Oh, I wanted to show you one thing. Do you guys remember I told you how my glasses were eaten by Maggie? I got 2 dogs. I got a freaking Australian Shepherd / German Shepherd, or a, you know, English Shepherd, and Max. We call him Max Scott because he's our freaking Max Scott for the show. And then we got Maggie. Maggie is a freaking Saint Bernard. Massive already. The head is ridiculous. You know, like I'm looking at that thing. I'm like, Mongoloid? Like, what are we over here, right? That head's out of Blazing Shadows. Mongo, you know? Hey, Mongo. Like, I'm thinking either that or it's Matuzak from Goonies. You know? Hey, you guys! Rocky Road? I'm waiting for it. And then I'm like, oh, no, it's not. But anyway, it's just Maggie. Maggie decided to, I don't know, I think Max is like a duo, like the dual team situation. I should have filmed this. This should have been a good TikTok. I put the glasses up on the freaking countertop, right? Max comes out, he's like, oh, what's the glasses? Daddy's freaking glasses? Let me pull them on the ground. Bang, biggity freaking boo. What happened to my Where's the other arm, first of all? Where's the other half of the other side of the freaking glasses? Right? No, wait, get ready for this. Look at this side. She freaking annihilated this thing. Can you see this? Hold on. That's metal right there. I don't know if you can see this. I'm bringing this close. Come on, dude. Let me bring it up. That's all metal. Freaking Maggie, shoot the freaking crap out of that thing. Holy cow. Like, right? What are we talking about over here? So I was thinking, hold on, I gotta see what's going on the screen real quick. We have a new recipe that we have to learn. Maggie, you know? I think just a little tape. You know? A little tape and it's good to go. You know? I'll be able to go into the store, Poindexter style. Oh, can I get... What the frig is wrong with your stupid glasses, sir? Maggied. I got Maggied. What's it? What is that? I got a stupid freaking St. Bernard, the head the size of a freaking Volkswagen. Yeah. Ate the stupid glasses, one bite. The dog, I swear she's got snake in her. Like, that jaw, I've never seen a jaw open like that before, you know? I'm waiting for her to swallow the thing and then just like the stomach starts doing this weird thing in it. She literally eats socks, but doesn't chew them. She just freaking swallows socks whole. I'm not even joking. I'm taking a picture next time. Full socks. I'm not talking about tube socks though. I'm talking about like, you know, the little basketball socks, running socks, the ones that are down to the ankles, the ankle socks. She's chewing. I'm sorry, rephrased. Swallowing them and you know, like sometimes you get your favorite like strawberry and instead of chewing it, maybe you just want to like let it dissolve a little bit in your mouth and you just like, I'm gonna swallow that. I've never done that in my life, but just imagine for a second you did. Okay, that is what she does with a freaking sock. And then a couple days later, it's not good. Not good. She's eaten 5 socks, I think, so far. She had to have surgery once. Had to cut her, you know, because she ate a ball. The other day, I have a video of her. She's literally got a baseball in her mouth over here. And when I looked at the baseball, it looked like a murder scene. I couldn't believe she chewed through that freaking baseball. The leather was done. She's down to like the freaking rubber core. You know what I mean? The head, the side, I swear, there's something with that. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with that head. What are we doing? I thought it was a problem. I had to open up the sides of my doorways. You know, so Maggie, you just walk freaking through. You know, she starts getting stuck, kick her freaking hiney butt through. Bang, biggity boo, from freaking doorway to doorway. Take the door off the jam, just so we can get her into the next round. You know? Outro monologue, you know? Outro log. That's what we do sometimes, you know? A couple little comedy bit on the way out. Maggie's ridiculously massive head. You know, stupid head, really. Some people would say. Some people would say it's like a mongoloid situation. If you were looking up mongoloid in, you know, dictionary, Webster style, most likely you're going to see Maggie's dumb head right there, you know. Boop. You know, with the jaw opening. She's able to dislodge her freaking jaw, right? She put a hubcap. She's got it in her freaking mouth today. What are we doing over there? You know what I mean? You gotta take her to places as party, like a party freaking, you know, favor. Guys, you want to laugh a little? Look at this stupid dog over here. You imagine you just bringing her to parties? Like, I need a laugh. Yeah, you need a laugh. Check out the freaking head on that dog over there. Holy cow, what's going on with that head? We're trying to figure out if it's Guinness style, you know? I'm calling Guinness. I think we got a head that's worthy of your book. I'm sorry, we can't. It doesn't qualify. How does it not qualify? It has to fit on one page. You know the rules. The rules are it has to fit on one page to be a part of the Guinness. And that head from that stupid dog over there is easily a 9-pager. We're thinking about calling him in for the, millennial edition, though. That one we do offer up to a 10-page option. And we're trying to, it's 9 to 10. It's definitely in that range, so we think we could fit her into the millennial edition. I'm in. Sign me up. What's the cost? Go yourself. You know what I mean? You're going to tell me to do the millennial? It costs that? How much does it cost to be in the Guinness? Yeah, no, I'll do that one. Okay, I see how it works. Discrimination. You're looking at the color of my skin again. I know. It's like you do what you need to do, and then they continue to discriminate against you just because of your tone. Guess I'm just not white enough, for you. With all of your, entitlement. If I was only this shade of white, there's a good chance I would have gotten in. No, Joanne, I know, I'm just joking. She goes, you're getting a little racy there, Mark. I was joking about the racy, race thing. Joanne always tries to make it like, punny, racy. She would have usually said controversial. But because I was talking about skin color, she says racy. You see, that's how her mind works. Creative genius back there. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I know your wheeze is kind of the heartbeat of the show. She goes, you have no show without my heart, without my wheeze. Tell me something I don't know. Again, guys, Joanne's not real. Anyway, guys, tomorrow we do it all over again. Jacqueline Grace, MJ Mama, Pamela Swan, S. Coop, Stacy Michaels, and if you're out there doing a lurkaroo, you guys are freaking awesome. Sol Sheckelstein, you freaking rock. Hey, buddy, I don't know how to build out. Can you help me build out Trovo? I'll freaking abandon YouTube and go over to Trovo. We have 16 people on YouTube after 13 to 35 days in a row. We should have 16,000 on right now. We are just living in the moment here, being suppressed by these motherfuckers over here on YouTube. And no matter what I put out, no matter how funny it is, how good it is, if it's bad, whatever, no matter what, they just don't share it. So if Trovo is a place that they will share and they'll get people to come and join us while we're live every day, guys, let's freaking leave this freaking Cracker Jack stand. Let's go rock it out on Trovo. But the question is, I'm on Trovo already. It doesn't seem like we're getting to people, so. But we got to these awesome dudes today. We got Sol Sheckelstein in the house, and not police. And when you're doing it, and you're not the police, and you're a freaking Sheckelstein at the same time, that's a double-decker situation. The Lifeboat, my brother Tommy in the house. Guys, if you haven't, and I'm sure you have already, subscribe to my brother Tommy in the Lifeboat. We love Tommy. And Not Police, is a pleasure meeting you tonight. Thanks so much for kicking it. Please continue to spread the word if you can. Get other people to join us. We will be here every day of the year, hopefully for the rest of time. As long as this heart beats, I'll be showing up. And Hermes, thank you so much. If you're still out there, thanks so much for dropping some comments tonight and kicking it with us. Really? Saul says we come here because we've been banned everywhere else across the internet. Every Friday and Saturday, you can get a few hundred, I bet. That'd be pretty cool, Saul. And I mean, really, what we do here is just such in-the-moment stuff. Like, we can have fun and do something around a Trovo, guys, where we can do a topic based around something, there, and get. I don't even know how Trovo works, how it works differently than other platforms, but I do have to say that A/B test here we did on YouTube told us a lot, and we do know that they friggin' blow this platform up every night into a hole, and they're just like, let's just cover it up, cement on top of that, and then on top of the cement, let's bring in like 6, inches of dirt, topsoil, the good stuff, and then we're throwing down seed and grass on top of this mother. You know what I mean? And they do that to me every day. But you know what? I'm showing up again tomorrow. So, you got Until then, fam and friend. Jeffrey, thank you so much for calling in. It was a lot of fun tonight. Oh, goodness. And guys, we had a Wolfie sighting earlier, too. We'll take some more calls this week, Zoom style. Until then, it's Mark Pires.
You got to go away.
And it's Renaissance Man. The song's available on iTunes and Spotify. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
You got to go away. You got to go away.
See you tomorrow, fam. I'll see you tomorrow.